Hello and welcome back to our pre-Heart of Thorns Guild Wars leveling. In the last episode, I think there was a lot of unnecessary faffing about as we sort of wandered around and trying to find missions. So to prepare for this week's episode, well not this week's episode, today's episode, I just went and I sort of found all the missions in the, I think we're in the Iron Marshes? Yes, the Iron Marshes, and my thought is that we can just go from mission to mission and complete them and get our XP and then move on. And I think I've then got some missions to be doing over in somewhere around here, if I believe. Not the Blood-Tide Coast, but we might have some missions in the Blood-Tide Coast as well, but we're doing those yet. It's sort of by False Lake and around... I think it's not Lornard's Pass, it might be... Well, oh well, who cares. So, let's get on with it. I think the mission we're going to be doing now is... fight the Branded in Lake Desolin with the Sentinels. Okay, that's quite the name. In the time previously, I've just gone empty my inventory and went and got a new pet. You have Jonesy the cat, another reference, and well done if you get that one as well. So let's go. I think we need. I'm assuming the big sort of squiggly, evil-looking thing is where the bad stuff is. I think so. Branded is probably what I want to be doing. Oh, okay. I need to change my Become the Wolf ability because I was messing about and jumping about as a wolf, which was very, very productive, as you can imagine. Let's revive these guys. It's always easy mission completion to do these. And while we're waiting, we can change. Because I like the snare that you get in Entangle, but Rampage's one is very good as well. We'll go for Entangle now because that's good for usually. That's pretty good for PvE usually. Then when we're doing a sort of event and things, we'll change back to Rampage's 1 because I find that sort of just the damage bonus is very good. So, let's continue. Ooh, more branded crap and another player. Sick 'em. I think... Oh, right. I think the Jungle Stalkers that provide vulnerability, which I think is very useful, but... Because you get a lot of vulnerability anyway with your rapid fire, so I think the two combine very well. So yeah. We'll keep going. I think also there's some plans for some other videos which should... Oh, it's a juvenile pig. Oh, it's another ranger. Where can I get a pig from? I want a pig. I want a battle pig. Who doesn't want a battle pig? There should be some more videos we're coming with our mates. We're going to have a few beers and sort of play stuff like Age of Empires 2 and stuff. We're all really useless, but hopefully it'll be a bit of fun, you know. Something to do. Sort of trying to do all the stuff we wanted to do in the last couple of years of university, but saying the sort of third-year regret where you've all this stuff you wanted to do with your free time, and now you've only got several months to get it out of the way and do it for a bit of fun. Where's this fishing then? Set traps in the lake and aid sentinels in contract. Fish for branded fish. Right, well usually there's glowing things you can go and interact with to do such a thing. There's a lake further out this way. This is a cool looking area. That is a lot of purple. Branded char. Okay, I'm assuming you guys yes, okay. Alright. We'll rain fire upon them. Use a second. They're the same, all the same creatures, so it doesn't really matter which one was sick. The big one would probably be best, but you know. Hindsight is always 20/20. We'll murder our way through. I know clicking is hideously suboptimal, but I find when it's just sort of a support ability that it doesn't really, and then playing PvE it doesn't really matter too much. But it's probably really bad sort of habits that I should probably drop. But oh well, we're never going to be a high level player. We don't really have much interest in it. I'm interested in what these fishing stuff is. Ah, I see. Sentinel spear gun. We went to go spear fishing? Oh, I see. And then, oh crap, branded fish. We talked. Okay, that was quite a thing. Gonna have a bit of a flail. Let's see that again. See if it does anything. We're just gonna literally. Right, these sort of making evil minion things is not very good. They just seem to sort of derp about for a bit. This dragon is. I'm questioning the sort of threateningness of him. What's we got? I finished that quest. Received some very promising reports about you. We need mighty allies like you if we're to ever going to turn this branded tide. but you can't stay here. The world has something. My reading is awful today. The word has it that something's been corrupting our sentinels, turning them into branded freaks faster than a wall can bite your snout off. Find out what's going on. I wonder what's going on. Probably have something to do with a giant purple flying dragon coming around and all these evil shits sort of running out the lake. Oh shit, one of them. Would be my first guess, but again, I'm no expert. Okay, take that. We'll make sure we don't pull that and we'll fast travel over to it. Oh, bollocks. It's all this faffing about that made the last bit of video boring as fuck, isn't it? Oh well, we'll try and correct that by murdering this fellow and moving on. Oh, nearly done. Go on, Jonesy. I'm really awful at looking at my pet's health and keeping them alive. And just having them sadly limping back at you and you feel like an awful, awful person. Move up here, because I don't think we've got the Allied Legion as much. The Flame Legion territory up there, which we'll go and do. Let's go. I do like this land, actually. Well, let's say land. I like this bit of the map. It's quite cool. And I like the aesthetic of the Char areas. They're sort of... I don't know, I like their buildings. They remind me of the orcs from Warhammer 40k. And I'm a fan of their sort of ragtag aesthetic, as it were. I sound like a complete pretentious twat there. Oh, actually, that does remind me. Other Warhammer sort of related things. There's the new... Vermintide? Warhammer Vermintide? The sort of Left 4 Dead style 4-player co-op game coming out, which is about killing Skaven, which you sort of think... I don't know, there has been very few games that I think have done the first person sort of sword shield combat well. Like, it's probably only Chivalry that's done that to sort of the way games I've played, I suppose, that I can comment on. But if it can have combat like that and be a first person sort of survival game together, I imagine it's going to be brilliant. But then there's plenty of games that you've heard older Games Workshop whoring their licenses out to any Jim Bob who'll pay the licensing fee, and they've made a lot of shit in the last year. Like, a lot of shitey iOS games. Apparently some good ones as well, but I don't really play many mobile games, so I can't comment on the majority of them, but I've seen some videos of some awful, awful shit. What are we up to? So where's the actual quest giver, so we can find some information out? Usually hanging around the quest giver is a pretty good way of finding what we're meant to be doing, but I'm assuming usually disarming mines and killing bad shit, that's usually... And set up turrets and Iron Legion war banners. Right, well I'm assuming there's something I can interact to do that with. So let's find what we've got, shall we? Actually, I'm assuming is the invisible ones... The sniper turrets, the turrets we need to be doing. Okay, we'll go have a look. I don't know what these people are sort of invisibling about for, but... Oh well. Ah, so I'm meant to be able to attack. Ah, I see, so let's shoot at them. Does it do any... How much damage does it do? Oh, a good chunk of damage. But it's taking forever on cooldown, so it's probably easier if we just do this the old-fashioned way. There you go, Jonesy. Well, actually, they're shooting at the turrets. They're unmanned. That's some great AI right there. Is that... Oh, it's not actually another player. It's one of those quests that there doesn't seem to be sort of much need for me to be here. There's so many other sort of NPCs running around murdering all these people that my presence is really just seems a bit unnecessary. Weapon parts. Are we building another turret? Or do we pick that up and... Okay, let's build the turret. Okay then. I still don't really see the necessity of those. They feel a little bit superfluous. Let me find these banners. Ah, okay. Probably I think this is a war banner is probably a good start. Oh, the trip-trapping of my friends moving around the house. It's not exactly a quiet recording environment. Living in a student house, as you can imagine. Let's see. Speed us up. Again, all of these Flame Legion guys are just getting murdered by the NPCs. I'm just here sort of grabbing some glory afterwards. I'm not going to complain though, an easy quest is an easy quest. But it's also robbing me of content, which is great. Guild challenge, nothing to do with me. Let's Leave that alone. Let's see. Is the effigy summoning font? Is that anything you want to be dealing with? It appears not. Okay. Somebody kicking the shit out of a salamander. Landmines, we're disarming them, aren't we? Good, let's see what they do. So one of those ones where it just explodes when you get near it and you just can't get any quest completion points towards it. That's a pain in the anus. Ah, more war banners. Gotta get our cockwaving flags up. How will the enemy know that we're coming if we don't have a bigger, more obviously waveable cock? I'm assuming wargs are bad news, so we'll just stick to the landmines and try and avoid pulling that. No. Ah, more. Why can't you make the weapons? Like, seriously, mate. For an elite sort of stealth unit, you're a little bit shit. Yay, quest completed. You got it. Oh, so close to leveling. You made quite a name for yourself among the warbands stationed here in the granite front. The Flame Legion must know your name too by now. We have intel that they've got even more forces north of their HQ. Well, where's their HQ? That's an issue for another day. What's that? Oh, it's not. Let's say, a big fly thing over there. It's just a large rotating flying rock formation. Nothing sinister about that whatsoever. What have we got here? Now, I think if we head north, there's another quest that you had there. There is another quest. It says assist the Sentinels patrolling crystal-wept groves. That's quite the name. Destroy beacons to lure out branded, destroy branded crystals, and cull branded creatures. Oh, I'm being attacked by something. Oh, bloody river drakes. Let's murder that thing to death. Oh god, the vulnerability that the jungle stalker applies is quite the thing. Let's go. Should probably use sicken abilities them as we use them. Try and take advantage of it. Let's go to the map. We'll quick travel up here because we are incredibly lazy. Oh, actually, is there a... I'll get that quick travel point. Screw it, why not? See. I think the volume of the game was a little too loud last time, and that got us our ding. What we got Seal of the Soldier, Power, Toughness, Vitality, Damage, Precision, Toughness, Healing, Precision, Vitality. I think we want Seal of the Rabid. That's quite the they've got a good person in charge of naming things in this game. When I say good, I mean not very good. I've got a stapler to something. I think most of my current equipment actually has stuff. Can't be bothered with it. Let's just not duct tape it to shit. Alright, so this is all the same level up here as well. Well, we'll go and do this quest for now, and then we'll head up there if need be. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. Weird Beard McCoy, that's quite the name. So, again, murdering branded shit. I'm noticing a common theme here in this zone.
A new place.
An experimental beacon. Let's poke it and see what happens, shall we? There are currently major operations in the brand. Oh, is that the one where there's that dragon that's fucking about? Oh, that's the dude who's... Oh god, okay, it's... He pissed something off. Sicken boy. Or girl, I don't know what gender James is meant to be. There's a rule about ginger and turtle shell cats, and I can never remember which one. I think ginger cats are dudes. I'm not sure. Branded Spark. How'd you brand this? Okay. Let's not question this. Let's just kill the shit out of it and move on. Branded Char. Now I can understand that one. Oh, you there. Matey boy. I think I feel Rampage is one maybe a bit more this one. But I don't know if the traps are always a bit sort of... Because I always feel bad about using this because you feel like you waste it, whereas when you're using Rampage as one, you're sort of just like, well, the added DPS is always good, really. Like there's never a situation where I feel guilty for using it. You're dead. So I'm not going to change that quite yet. We'll got him. Branded shark. Okay, so maybe going for the cooldown is a pain in the ass there. Let's try. We just won't use it in the next fight. Hopefully we don't pull too many more. Kill this bloke and try and keep leveling and keep going. So we want to reach level cap. That person going to help? Nope, they don't give two shits. Very, very helpful of them. As you keep them there, bro, that's your entire job. And what we got down here? Mended crystal. Oh, let's pop. Well, I don't think that was a waste. I don't think you can crit a crystal. Oh well. Cool. And I just pop bleed on it as well. I have a complete reaction. Going very well. Riveting viewing, ladies and gentlemen. Riveting viewing. Higher DPS slightly, maybe worth it. I'm assuming by killing this we're going to piss something off and it's going to come and have a go at us. Oh, it saved a sentinel. Are you going to give us a hand, or are you... Thanks, I owe you one. Or could you help us kill this thing? No? Okay. Well, thanks for the help. I'm not doing any damage to it. Oh, because I'm not too far away. I just wasted a good skill. I'll go and prod the branded char instead, why not? Pop some vulnerability on him, and then put the bleeds on him that way, because our timing is awful. Go on, Jonesy, get stuck in. Have some of that. Oh, more of them. I don't know how to avoid those purple fart clouds. I'm assuming it's just not stand on one as they explode as the usual convention, I think, but who knows? It's just murdering branded animals. It might be easy if we pop to a different location after this and try something a bit more interesting. It isn't just kill the various evil looking shit in the valley. But I don't think there are many more zones that are the sort of level that we can be doing the slightly higher level content to get more XP from. Yeah, we'll wait and see. See how it goes. Hot rampage is one when we fire a 5. Hopefully we'll get some good crits on. Yes. I do like that page 1. Again, I don't feel guilty for using it on these people, whereas I do on with entangling vines, which is cool. There, we did it. There we go. Maybe pop go north and see if there's anything to do with that, because I think that's more flame legion stuff instead of branded stuff. And we might be able to see if the dragon devouring the brand. I'm assuming actually the dragon is probably about. We're worth going and prodding him, but that does murder your frame rate because there's always about 100 people sitting there waiting just to shoot shit at him, which might be a bit of a pain in the ass. Head north. I assume there might be some. I say assume. We don't want to be running around for doing nothing for a while. That will be boring as high balls. Let's see. Because there was a quest down here. What level is that zone? Is that level 50 to 60? Because there should be some more quests out here. I probably should have gone and found them, but because I went down here. There's a quest over here. I thought there was a quest up here. Help make Stormcar Heights safe for travellers. Let's go and give it a go. I have no idea what that entails, but we will soon see. I've done actually astonishingly few quests over here. We'll remedy that now, shall we? I'm assuming murdering Ettins is quite high on the list of things that need doing. Fight off and set traps for Ettins, help patrols and watchers, and light the way for travellers with torches. Sounds good to me. I'm assuming that's the torches, and these are the Ettins. Good, simple. I like it. Let's kill them to death. Sorry for the sniff arrow. Avoid doing that. There's a horrible man flu going around in the house currently, so we're all on the back end of it. As we all know, man flu is the worst ailment that can befall anybody. Assuming saving these crusaders is also going to give us some XP, as well as murdering these fellas. So if we dump that on his face, probably should save those 2 items over there, but you know, why not? Fire at him. Keep going. hope that Doryuk doesn't get pissed off and wander into the barrage. I can never remember what it's called. It's such a sort of logical name, and I always manage to forget it. Come on, bloke. Sleepyheads. I'm assuming I'm going to get some XP for this, or is it? Because the rest of you getting revived does rely on the fact that you give me quest completion points. Not saying that I'm a mercenary or anything, but you know, your life does depend on this being valuable to me. Oh shit, you pulled a load of ends over here. Hold on. It's not really... You're not actually dead, are you? Good. Okay, let's kill the ends then. Pop that out of there. Oh, okay. I pulled more shit. Oh. Don't run away. Don't make this mess and then... Oh. People are dicks. Are you helping at all? No, you're just going to revive more of these. You're a lovely person. Hold on. Rosalinda Crystal. And you sound like a stripper as well. It's even better. I'm assuming you're probably a bloke. To think of a name like that. Well done. Okay, we'll probably call this episode a day when we finish this one. I'll leave you halfway through a quest. Let's see. There's always more of these things to revive, isn't there? No, I'm not gonna. Because Mrs. Crystal's gonna come and nick all the things I'm reviving, isn't she? This area's probably been a bit neglected if all those sort of NPCs have died in the area. There's always torches to light, I suppose. I wonder if they actually have an effect at all. Sometimes you get passive bonuses for standing there, that sort of thing, when they're lit, but... I suppose being an elementalist, she is incredibly squishy. She's a very fancy looking staff. And usually the MMO sort of guidelines of the more scantily clad the female character is, the higher level they are, means she's probably slightly over leveled for this. But we will see. Oh, we got the little quest in. And not great XP for it, but they're in the same right level area. Okie dokie. Hail friend, the Crusaders along the Stromkarl path spoke of you helping keep the local wildlife in check. The Ettins may not stray down for long, but a breather for our crew here is much appreciated. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. If you like this, like and subscribe, and I will keep putting them up.